Oh, you bet you're gonna be son of a bitch. We're doing it. Okay. To start with, pencil the fuck out of this. The 2 actually belongs here, so that's just done. And then we have another 2 that belongs somewhere, and guess where it goes? Well, if one to the 2 has to be in the middle, that would be this one. The other 2 would be here, and we're done with 2s. So that's easy. Hi, how are you doing? What do you want from me? You. Ah, what's good? Alright, so let's see what we got. A lot of looking for some concrete numbers to work with here, and it just isn't panning out. There's a lot of things I could try, and a lot of them just don't look like they're doing anything for me. Oh, well, here's a 3, so that's cool. We got that one. That doesn't tell me a lot about anything else, but that's cool. I'll just place 3s here, 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 and here, and we know that much. Now let's look at the 1s. The 1s could be here and here, here and here, and that's really all I want to think about right now. And then you got like 8s and 6s. Let's look at the 6s. Well, it could be here and there. And then we look at the 5s. After a lot of scanning, see the 5s can be here and here. 9, pretty much all over the place. Because there's already an 8 in there. And then 7, literally everywhere else. So this is gonna take a minute. We don't have the super good stuff. Have I run out of pencils? Is that possible? No. Thank God. Oh, it's on. Okay, cool. Let's take a look at what we have here. 2 is already done, so screw that. We got 1, which I could put in a pencil here and there. And then it's literally everywhere over here. And then we have this one is taken, so it can't be there, and that block's taken. And then it's just these 2 spaces, and this space, and that space. Cool. 3 is so close to being done, it's sad. Okay, can I see anything in that center square? Well, the 5s and 6 and 9, 7, 1, everything seems to be anywhere, and it doesn't seem to help me at all. So that's something. What about this block? It must be something a little bit smaller, because there also needs to be 7s here and there, and not in the middle. And then we have a, a 6, which could be also not in the middle. So that means this is a 3, we can be certain. And then that means that's a 3. which gives us a 9. And that's some progress already. And then the 6 and 7s make too many 6s and 7s, so that forces this to be a 1. You are a lying sack of shit. There's no way. Okay, there is a way. It has to be a 7 now, obviously. Which forces this to be a 6, and that to be a 7. And this to be a 6. And this is improperly marked as possibly also being the last number. So this is a 5, I guess, and that's a 1. And then what the hell is this? Fuck, I don't know. It's a 4. So we've solved the center square. There. What else do we got? What else do we got? Okay, so let's see. We have freaking. There's a 1 on that side. So actually, there's a 1. Screw you. It's a 1. And then we know nothing else, but we know the other number. It has to be 4. Obviously. That puts another 4 here. There's another 4 in the middle. We're down to 4s. Then we have the last 2 digits here are 7, which has to be here. And fuck, I don't remember. 9. Remember. 7. Okay. After looking at it, we have to have the 7 here and there. There you go. The 6 has to be down, so it has to be here. The other 6 has to be here. The last 6 has to be there. That's the 1. There's no 1, there's no 1, there's no 1. The 1s are done. There's the 5, leading to 5. And another 5. Then 8, so 9. So 8. So 9. So 8. So 9. So 9. Hi, are you going to study? Puzzle number 2. Alright, starting with... Okay, this one says it's easy, so we should be able to get it real quick. We got a 1 here. Then we have to have a 1 on the side, and whatever, and now you can't see it. Okay, let's move on to 2. 2 has to be on the side over here. Then we have to do 2 in the top. Over there, it's 2 in the middle. That's 2 is done. 3, middle, here. Has to be at the top, it would be here. Other 3 is over there. Other 3 is up top. 4, top side. Bottom side. Middle. Middle. 5. Middle. We're moving on. 6. Oh, okay, what's that number though? That's a 9. There you go. And we have to have another 9 somewhere. It's one of these. And then we have to have another 9 here. That's where it is. So, cool. The other 9's here. That 9's there. This 9's over here. This 9's at top. 7, center, side, center, bottom, middle. 4, 5. Well, 5 has to be here. There, there, and there. 8, 9, 1, 6. So that would be the 8. That'd be the 6. That'd be the 6. That'd be the 1. 6, 8, 1. How do I make a mistake in this shit? Okay. 8, 6, 8, 6. Can you solve the puzzle? I was enjoying that. Easy ones are like 3 minutes under even. Easy. Again, we got an easy one. We'll start with 1s. It goes there. Then the other one, we don't know. Well, no. Okay, so we have 9, 7. Okay, 7, blah, 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 blah. 7, done. 8, obviously it's above for the one, below for the other. So we can pencil in an 8 here and there. And then the other one's obviously not going to be there. These ones are blocked, so it has to be 8 here and there. And so on and so forth. 7s are done, you idiot. Then we have 3. It has to be here. That's a 3. Right? Then we have to put a 3 in here. Forcing the other 3 to be in the middle. This one to be on the bottom. Two, two, two. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Unknown. Okay, cool. But we have the idea of it has to be like here or there, or there, or there. That's where we know the 2's go. Right. Then we move on to say 1. 1 has to be on this side, so therefore the other one has to be over here. This one has to be in the middle. That one has to be on the side. Done. Then we have this series of numbers leading in 9, ending in 9, bitching in 9, 6, and then the other 6. Don't know. Could that be 9? Find it, find it, find it, find it. 9, 2, 9, 1. 1 is already done. 7 is done. 6 is like it has to be in the middle, right? So it can't be in the middle here. It has to be there. So that would be this is the 6. The other 6 is here. And that's 8, which doesn't help for the other 8s yet. Good to know. And the final digit is 4. Takes me way too long to figure that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's the 9. And then the 9 here. And then the 9 there. And the 2 there. And this is a 5. And then that makes this a 5. Making this... Like a genuinely smart person would know that number already. He like memorized the whole goddamn board or something. 4. Last number, so 4 further into 9, 8, 4, 2, 6, 6, 6. Okay. And 6 top. Alright, 5. Here. There. There. Last digit. 8. 8. 8. 8. 8. 4. 9. 9. You did a thing. Nope. 4. 1. 8. Sheesh, give me nothing with that, will you? You got a 3 anywhere? Technically, no. keep cycling. If it has to, okay. If it has to be there, then the one would be here, there. One would be here, there, and here, there. You can't have it in the corner there, so it'd be, that's how that works. And this one has to be there, so it has to be there actually. There. And then we don't have any more. It's over here, there. 2. There, there. There, there, there. There, 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 there. It's a medium and I'm doing like flash gits. What? Glitz? Oh, was it actually flash gits? It does not sound right. Okay. It was weird. Oh, hold on. Did I seriously go for everything? Well, it's either that or 7, and 7's taken, so it must be 3. That must be 7. 6. Out of 6. 6. That was a joke. Or whatever. Doesn't matter. It's it. We got it. 7. Not a joke. A guess. That's the right word. Nice. Literally. One other rule that I can find is like if they create like a box that blocks both of them, then you have to choose the one that obviously isn't blocked by both. There you have it. Yay. Let's begin. You sack of fucking retarded shit. God, I hate it when it's like, oh, I swear to God I had it on pencil. It's like, no, you didn't. So there, and all sides there. Fuck off. How is that wrong? Whatever. A bunch of triangles can help with this game, apparently. Yeah, triangles can help a lot. Like if these two nines form a triangle, then the center point can't be where it goes. You know, where they intersect. It's a crazy way of thinking, sort of. Or it's the same as saying, like, if it doesn't block, then it's fine. And that's where it goes and everything. What? Oh, fuck off. I know I'm in pish. God damn it, my brain. An easy one, and so many to solve it, and fuck off. Oh, for fuck's sakes. If it has to be over there, then it has to be over there, and it has to be there. Well, that is annoying every time it happens. But, okay. Again, triangle mode says avoid the middle. Done. Cool. Really? So informative. Oh, this is a medium, so yeah, blast away. Your truth beams. Oops. No. Dun, 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 dun. That was a guess. Hearing that Markiplier actually did something with FNAF that's like, well, it wasn't a full set, it wasn't a full, like, actually did it himself. He did, like, something to make it be like, yeah, just give it to him, or whatever. Which is like, makes me wonder if I should cheat. I mean, at this point, I don't think anyone cares that Markiplier cheated in FNAF, because it's fucking hard or whatever. And then... But the fact is he's done so many things because of what he's been able to do, that it's like none of that matters, clearly. I'm thinking less of him whatsoever. And you end up wondering, like, okay, so... what should I be willing to do to get to the top? To get noticed, to get whatever the hell else. I should have took Penetrator. They're not bouncing. They said it would be bouncing. I was on bouncing balls. Like, wait, like, thing is, Mark didn't just, like, do a crazy thing that was awesome and get there with, like, no effort. He did also tons of effort into his videos. That's the thing I'm not doing. I'm not putting in, like, this is definitely not a lot of effort to fuck off. How? Of course, that's how. Clearly, I could be putting in more effort. But then what? How? How do I get to that point? Like, Captain Sparkles be part of making some crazy cool music video or whatever else that then is his talent plus something else equaling something big. And it's not without the cool thing that is literally borrowed from something else that then helps them get started, but doesn't really, like, it's not everything. What the fuck? It is like still that main thing. I hate failing to see that. Like, there's already an algorithm for how you can have those ones be able to work together, and instead of seeing multiple choices there, you would see just the one choice. Or here it's like, I don't know. It can't be there, it has to be one of these. Because they already have those spots, and it can't be on the bottom elsewhere. It also can't be this. I don't know. I have been offered so many chances to be able to just make it, just get there. Don't worry about if people find out that you cheated to get to the top. Everyone cheated to get to the top. Except me. I refuse. Why? Wait, it's 6 and what? Or it's 4 and what? What are the other numbers? 4 and 6. And if it has to be 4 and 6, that's the 4. This is the 6. So somehow 6 isn't labeled again, and I'm like, I don't understand how this happens. It'd be so obvious if it was labeled. I'm so upset. Yeah, no, the lesson I learned from Markiplier is you can totally cheat a little. Capsule damage or crit rate. Who cares about daggers? Daggers aren't going to do anything for a million years, and the chances of daggers being the thing that I need. Firing speed, +1 capacity, +1. Why does this feel right? All you want is the boxes, really. Everything else will die quickly as soon as you have whatever the hell the boxes are gonna give you. Piercing targets. The fuck was that? Feel stupid, just do the fucking box. Oh, what the hell did I get? No point. Nothing. Nothing's gonna do it. Now we penetrate, we can kick ass a lot. You hope. It felt slightly fun. Ew. No. Son of a bitch. You failed! See, I thought I already put in 2 potentials, and apparently not. Fuck off! But the demo just resets. Probably gonna maybe get copyright for that music. A medium. Some players didn't solve it. Nope. Okay. Jesus would come in here and say, hey, you realize how you're just solving these without actually using your brain very much? There are better things to do with your life. Do you really feel like this is the best use of your time? If you've already solved so many puzzles that it becomes so easy to solve them, why not move on to something else? No. Do a different puzzle. Well, this one's an easy one, so let's just pop it off, shall we? Spiral 7. Fascinating. Is that song even, like, culturally okay anymore? Like, maybe it's cute or something. But there's something off about it. Can't put my finger on it. Maybe it's the childish part and the marriage part. Because bicycles. It's like hearing the song about magic. Do you believe in magic? Does that, like, it was adopted by everyone as something that's sweet or whatever, and yet there's, like, all this stuff that's starting to just enter my brain as, oh, well, what if it was this? What if it's that? The moment I looked at the music video for Salisbury Hill, I was very confused. But it would make sense that it has something to do with weed, but I don't actually know. Nowadays, we're supposedly more careful about what we let people just know about and be aware of. So it becomes that it's impossible to write songs that are like that and get away with it, because the only reason they got away with it was because people wanted a quick buck and they weren't bothered about that it was used in a movie or whatever else. I mean, if you make music and it's like, oh yeah, you put that in all the music, and it's like easily like the cheapest thing out there because it's like almost essentially garbage if you really look at it, but no one looks at it. They just think it's something with a fun beat or whatever else, and they don't think it's garbage because who would look at the subtext of something in one of their movies? Stuff like the Santa Claus having a song from literally like um, whorehouse or something. Singing stuff about all that stuff. Give me all your lovin'. Even if you're not making a movie that's about sex or whatever else, you have these things that are just there. No one give, no one, everyone was like, just do it. Go ahead. Sex sells. We need that in the movie. Because that's what's going to make it so it works. People are going to come because they want to have something that's working for the people actually paying for it, and the kids, well, who cares about the kids? They'll be fine. The absolute mental anguish about knowing the meanings to songs and stuff is like, well, would you ever let anyone watch the Santa Claus? And I'm like, of course. Fucking great movie. Tim Allen and all that jazz. And it's like, you have fun, you do the thing, and you feel great because it's well, for the story and everything else about it, but then you get that song and then you're like, well, fuck, now it's X-rated or some shit, and it's like, well, well, hold on, what? Yeah, bullshit. All your hugs and kisses too. I mean, we could be talking about what he wants out of marriage, cause like, don't just give me the sex, give me the whole package. I want to live with you. I want to have you, every bit of you. This puzzle is just bigger, it's not harder. Also, it doesn't fucking work. Because, oh god, I have to explain how that doesn't actually work. Wow. Because you're gonna have rows that are connected to the other blocks that are, if you think of the bounding boxes, then everything works. If you don't think in those terms, then it's like, oh, it's some fucking ridiculous stupid puzzle. Also, the commercial in between that and that was dirty as frick all. Do I want to see that? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, so sweet. But it's the fact that you get songs like, um, got stuff in it that's like, oh, that's straight up about being with someone who's young. And it's like, that's not good. We don't want that. How the fuck do you go past it? How do you make something and somehow not exclude these things that are, well, absolutely ridiculous to ever consider? Nowadays, if you really think about it, believe in magic would never fly, would never go, the entire thing would be dead, and you would never have had. What the fuck? Of course, that makes sense. Um, the movie as you know it, it just wouldn't have happened. Think at any length of so many things that you grew up with, and you're just gonna be sad. And of course, parents who, even well-meaning parents who had absolutely no clue about subtext, because they're so innocent-minded, um, were like, yeah, this is fine. Let's give it to our kids. It's fine. Not like it matters. We'll just skip over all the parts in the movie that, oh, I should have saw that. Have those things in it, but it's not. How the fuck did I miss that? Damn it. And it's like, I know it doesn't go there. Oops, my finger slipped. How far, how far do you want to go about it? Literally, innuendo is slipped into every old movie. I don't think you can find one that didn't have one. Oh, this is a hard one. Oh, great. Gonna have to bullet hell this whole thing. I don't want to do ones because that's just too much information to have to place down. We already got a lot of information with threes. The fuck is wrong with me? Ugh. You guys saw that, I was like, oh god, seriously? I slipped up that badly? Yep. Again, no, I'm not doing it. Don't need to. Well, I don't know, maybe it would help. But then, frick. It would just be covered everywhere. Like, knowing all of this stuff is like, okay, well, it has to be there, it has to be here, for example. That's cool. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Oh, I don't want to do that. Wait. Right. Fuck off. Got everything that I desire. Is Candy lesbian? Or what? No, it's about a guy she likes. Apparently his name is Candy. Or nicknamed Candy. And you have to wonder if it's about blowjobs. 자, 그래서 시간이래. 아, 뭐야? Is that a hard? And again, it is a kids-based song talking about a guy who's tough but sweet and all of that and everything. It's a freaking kids movie song. Is that even at all okay? Well, it was greenlit, so it went out there, and now who gives a shit, right? Do 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 do. I mean, clearly it's probably still an adult singing it or whatever, but it's meant for adults, but it's like you giving it out as a thing to put into movies that is primarily just meant to be good old wholesome fun. Would that even happen this day and age? No. Just flat out, almost definitely never a possibility. Not even close. Because I choose to. All these different parts. Just forming in my head. The Holy shit, I'm losing it. Nice little spiral arm. Again. On candy. Makes you wonder if a person is responsible at all for his or her development, or if it was all just a bunch of the place and the time, and you're just a product. But then after a certain point, you have the capacity to make choices. Choices that definitely affect you and everyone around you. At some point, do you just I'm done. The fuck is wrong? What's going on? Fuck. Okay. That's better. What is what is going on? What the heck is that? My tub's not on. I mean, not off. I'll go fix that. What the hell? At least I heard it. Ah! Just to notice that my back feels as sore as ever. Clearly that box has to have something other than nines. What is it? Oh, it needs a 1. That's a 1. What the hell? Okay. So it is a 9. What the hell? Why do I still hear it?